TWM community, what it do? This is the Price Action Junkie here again on behalf of the Enlightened Wickmasters University with another beginner series presentation. Now, this topic right here, I believe, is one of the most important yet not talked about discussions inside of this industry, right? And that's the actual difference between, the difference between the types of brokers and dealers that we have at our disposal. Because you hear that's a major question. Who's the best broker, right? I hear so many guys are using these guys. I hear so many people are using these guys. And the fact of the matter is, you can go with any broker. You can go with any dealer, right? But if you don't really know what you should be looking for in regards to a good dealer or a good broker, then you are already lost, right? And we got to make sure that we protect the bank before we look at trying to get some more money, guys. So be sure to take notes and pay attention to this presentation, guys. It's not going to be long and drawn out like they all are. But we're going to get into, right, a true ECN versus market makers, the difference between brokers. All right. So what is a broker, right? A broker is a service company that provides a platform and operates as the dealer or middleman between traders and liquidity providers, right? And we're going to be dealing with two main types of brokers inside the foreign exchange market, guys. That is going to be market makers or dealing desks, right? And then true ECN and STPs, also known as non-dealing desk. If you're looking like this guy right here, and what is a dealing desk? What is a non-dealing desk? True ECN? Hey, don't worry, guys. I got the answer for you coming up right about now. So when we're talking about market makers or dealing desks, right, we need to really know that these are the type of dealers that has the power to quote at or below the actual market prices, right? Because as is stated in their name, these are the makers of the markets that you will be participating in, right? These aren't the foreign exchange market makers, right? But as you noted, right, on the previous slide, that brokers are just platforms that we use, right? The market makers or dealing desks are going to be the ones in control, total control of the price of whatever assets that you're looking to trade on, right? They offer fixed spreads, and at their discretion, they may execute your order immediately or choose to pass on your order to another dealing desk. You got to realize that orders, right, are placed against other customers or the dealing desk themselves. And I'm going to get into more of that on the next slide, right? So you need to know that market makers are types of dealers that have the power to quote above or below actual market prices. That's a very key one right there. Now, how do market makers actually make money? Right? Dealing desk brokers take opposing sides of trades, meaning that it is in their best intent for you to lose money because they make money when you lose. So if you place an order to buy, the dealing desk will same that exact same asset, and vice versa. If you look to sell a particular asset, that dealing desk will take your trade and find other customers' trades who are looking to buy the asset, and they'll place your trade against that. Or they'll just off the muscle, just take an opposing side, right? Because pretty much they probably know that their money's going to trump yours. So they set fixed spreads so that whenever you place an order, they ensure a profit off the spread no matter what, right? So when we talk about spread, just a little example right here, your bid or the price that you're looking to get into, let's say is at 1.527. Right? And the ask price of the price that you're looking to get out of that order is 1.538. I'm saying you bought that, right? So the spread on that particular order is 1.1 pips. Whatever money is made off the 1.1 pips, deduct that from your total gain, and that is going to be automatically given to the market makers or the dealing desk, right? And this is how market makers make their money. So now let's get into true ECN and STPs, also known as non-dealing desk brokers, right? ECN is an electronic communication network, and they act as a middleman between traders and liquidity providers who offer real-time prices. Trades are executed immediately, and they do not take opposing sides of their customers' trades. And STP actually stands for straight-through processing, So this gives you direct access to interbank prices. So with a true ECN or STP, right, you're not necessarily trading against them. They are literally just the middleman. They're going to pass on whatever your order is. They're going to pass it directly on to the liquidity or interbank providers. So you can actually get the prices that are real-time prices, close to the real-time prices of the assets that you are going to be transacting. So now knowing that, how do true ECNs and STPs make money? Well, non-dealing desk brokers, they're going to charge commissions for giving you direct access to the interbank prices. So again, these middlemen, right, are going to directly pass your buy, sell orders directly to the liquidity providers. And they're going to charge kind of like a finder's fee, right? And this is going to be their commission for passing your trade along to the liquidity providers. They also may charge an additional swap fee, right, to cover overnight rates on orders held past market close. Excuse the typo, guys, right? So if you're in a trade, right, you bought in a position, right, and you're looking to hold that position past the market reset, which is 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, depending on your broker, they may charge you a swap fee, because we also know that there are overnight exchange rates as well, right? So they're going to charge you a fee for holding your position overnight and then accounting for that overnight exchange rate as well too, okay? And it's actually more beneficial for traders to win, as they can take larger positions and be charged more for commissions, right? So this is why it's beneficial to trade with ECN and STPs, because the more capital that you make, right, it's going to be beneficial for, you and the ECN broker as well, because the more capital and more equity that you have inside of your account, you're going to be able to take larger positions. So they're going to be able to charge you larger for commissions and more for swaps as well. All right. So these are the key takeaways between the market makers and the true ECNs, right? Market makers, they make money off spread automatically and when their customers lose money. And orders aren't executed at the actual price of the asset or executed immediately. Now, but with the true ECN and STP, they make money off commissions and swaps, right? And they execute your orders immediately, because they're directly taking your orders and passing on to the liquidity providers, right? This directly connects you to the interbank and liquidity providers' prices and their spreads, as opposed to the spreads of the market makers, guys. So I hope this is able to give you guys a lot of clarity on what you should be looking for in regards to a broker or a dealer. Now, I know a lot of people want to go with what's popular or what everybody recommends, but we're being honest, guys. Whoever's trading using whatever provider they're using, they're going to say, hey, I like them. Hey, they're the best. I've done this and that, woo. But it's going to always fall back on you to do your due diligence. So take the information from this presentation, apply it. So when you're going to actually open up these brokerage accounts, right, with these different brokers and dealers, look on their website to see if they say they are a true ECN, if they are STP, straight-through processing, or if they are a market maker, guys. And then it's on you. Peace, and we look forward to the next presentation.